Hi Kristen, I'm doing the video extra credit about online classes, so let's start with question number 1. Have you ever taken a hybrid or online class? Yes, I have taken a couple of them. I've done an English class, I've done a COMS class, and I did, I can't remember whether it was an ethnic studies class or a history class, but it was something kind of along those lines. Oh, and I also did a computer science class that was entirely online. Okay, why did I make the choice to take an online course? I chose to take an online course because it worked better for my schedule. I was able to kind of live basically a 40-hour week without having to attend a class, which was nice because it, although your homework time obviously extends into a longer period, it still feels as though you have a bit more freedom with your time. That said, I don't know if I could ever do like 12 plus units of online. I think that would be pretty hard to manage, just to try and do like the full-time student schedule entirely on your own time. Sounds a bit intense. Describe my experience with the course. Was it good, bad, just okay? What did you like or dislike about the experience? Different things depending on the subject. I think for the history class it worked out really well because we had these online tests every week, and that I think really helped to solidify that kind of information. I think that online quizzes like that are probably really helpful in classes such as history, where a lot of it is like memorization of facts and like specific things as opposed to ideas where you're trying to grasp a notion instead of memorize a fact. So I don't think that notions and ideas develop as easily or naturally in online classes. Overall, I'd say I've had really good experiences with online classes. Typically, where I've had problems with online aspects of classes is in non-online classes. Professors who teach in the classroom seem to struggle with the idea that their email and such are now part of their kind of day-to-day teaching, and that's really where I've had problems online. But professors who are doing online teaching seem to, because their class is entirely online, they probably understand that that's how your students are going to access you, that's how they're going to be doing all their stuff, and so they really seem to have a presence. I've also appreciated when online professors have had like Skype hours, so instead of office hours they have Skype hours, because since it's an ongoing class they are assuming that you could possibly not come onto campus ever, and so they offer I had a professor who offered like a 2-hour session that was on campus, then he had 1 hour a week that was a Skyping session. That was really nice because occasionally if I wasn't going on campus or whatever, I was able to get a hold of him really easily, and that was really nice. List one way the course could have been improved. I think that for the most part what is missing is kind of the from online classes is really, like I said, the notion building is kind of not there, and I think that there are definitely ways that could be happening. I think that kind of more back and forth between the professor. I think for online classes I would rather be in a smaller class and be able to kind of send in these weekly journals and then get like direct feedback from a professor, because I'm not able to ask questions in class, and I'm not able to do those kinds of things, and I'm not able to bounce ideas off of other students as easily. And so I think it would be really nice to either have kind of these group chats where we're broken off into smaller chunks, like actually I did have a class that was like that. That was also an in-person class, but Professor Diego Bonilla, he had a portion of his 106 class where we were in these small groups, like 5 or 6 people, and we would communicate with each other in these groups, and I think that actually really would be something that should make the transfer over to an entirely online class, because I think that really was able to benefit the online portions of that experience. Yeah, I'd say overall I've had a really good experience with online classes. But I definitely don't think they're for everything, and I don't think that they're for everyone. I think that things like higher levels of math, like calculus, would probably be pretty hard to learn online. At the same time, that might also just be me as a non-math person. I don't know. I think it really depends on your learning style and what you need as a student and what you need, like, in the rest of your life as well. But I do think that it would be nice if more online classes were offered across the board, just so that you have the option, because I do think that would be helpful in a lot of cases. Okay, hope this is helpful. Bye.